Imagine you rented a house for a year, but then sold the house to someone else and spent the money on yourself. That would be illegal, of course. But that's essentially what our government has been doing now for decades. We can do better. Many Americans are continuing to be forced into debt as a result of unfair lending practices, poor economic policies, and a rising wealth divide. We can do better. Our government has not only been fiscally irresponsible, it's been robbing our future generations. We can do better. Our country is the wealthiest nation on earth. So why are we allowing two political parties to create a situation where people are going hungry, becoming homeless, or struggling to survive? We have the ability to end poverty and improve the lives of every American through universal earned income, ensuring that every American has enough to live on. Universal earned income allows people to engage in work that inspires them while increasing the value of their work and adding to America's abundance. It's time for our government to care for all Americans, with no one left behind. America spends more on healthcare than any other country by far, but our nation's healthcare system is still failing us. We can do better. Our pharmaceutical and healthcare industries are financially invested in keeping people sick and addicted to harmful prescription drugs. We can do better. We can provide effective and affordable healthcare for all Americans. We can do better. If the United States of America is the land of the free, then why do we incarcerate more people, both in total and per capita, than any other country in the world? Our justice system has been locking people up for decades at far higher rates than anywhere else because of racism, an irrational war on drugs, and the corrupting influence of a for-profit prison industry. If we are to truly be the land of the free, we must honor the American values of liberty and justice for all. I think it's time to end the private prisons and incentivize our government to improve the life, liberty, and happiness of all Americans. In the preamble to our Declaration of Independence, it states that we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, and that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, and that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. To be clear, all people are created equal. And so ever since those words were written, we have witnessed the American government refuse, resist, and deny those unalienable rights. And so I believe that we must take a stand for them. It is time for us to include all of us. It is time for us to stand for life, liberty, and happiness for all.